It is 7:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am Paviel G. I'm your host. This is War Notes. And your small package alert is flashing red. Starting August 29th, an executive order signed by President Trump, aka Yellow Man, Taco Tits, Cankle Legs. He abolishes the decades old de minimis rule that allowed packages under $800 to enter the US duty free. In its place, new tariffs, delays, and global shipping smackdown. Postal providers around the world are hitting pause. Confusion reigns. So stick tight because your shipment, your wallet, and your small business may be next. Let's go. The first thing that's up on our list to discuss for this radio segment is the executive order and why it matters to you. You, right behind your phone, right behind your screen. Why it's going to affect you, me, and everybody else around you. So, what is the executive order? And again, why does it matter? On July 30th, 2025, Trump, aka Yellow Man, signed an executive order titled, quote, suspending duty-free de minimis treatment for all countries, end quote. It ends the exemption for parcels under $800 entering the US except for personal items or gift parcels under $100. Again, it ends the exemption for parcels under $800 entering the U.S. except for personal items or gift parcels under $100. Effective August 29th, most small packages will now face either ad valorem tariffs based on origin country or a flat fee of $80 to $200 for 6 months before transitioning entirely to value based duties. That's according to the White House and The Verge and 8 other reputable sources. Now, this U.S. Postal Service move is officially sold as a national security measure intended to stop counterfeit goods, opioid precursors, and illicit products slipping through duty free, is what the White House says. Again, for those of you just joining in, this is very important breaking news. The new executive order coming out of the White House and why it matters to you and I and everybody else. The White House is now suspending the duty free de minimis treatment for all countries. It ends the exemption for parcels under $800 entering the US, except for personal items or gift parcels under $100, effective August 29th. Most small packages will now face either ad valorem tariffs based on origin country or a flat fee of $80 to $200 for 6 months before transitioning entirely to value based duties. This move is officially sold again as a national security measure intended to stop counterfeit goods, opioid precursors, and illicit products slipping through duty free. So, what countries are going to be halting US shipments? Or what countries, let me specify, what countries are halting US shipments? What does that mean? What countries are no longer going to send goods to the United States? Postal services from numerous nations have started suspending deliveries to the US, citing unclear new customs rules and unanswered operational questions. Let's start off the list. Grab your pen and paper if need be. Australia, including Puerto Rico shipments, have been paused. All non gift packages are no longer coming into the United States. Again, if you need to grab a pen and paper, grab a pen and paper so you can write a list of countries that are no longer going to send goods or have halted goods or stopped goods from coming to the United States. And remember that we are big importers. So, Australia and Puerto Rico, Japan and Switzerland have temporarily stopped US bound parcels, according to The Guardian, for the reputable sources. Germany, DHL, and Deutsche Post suspended business customer packages. DHL Express Premium still operates for gifts under $100, according to The Sun and Routers and DHL Group and 13 other reputable sources. France, the country France, Belgium, Italy, Spain, Austria, Scandinavia, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, New Zealand, South Korea, Singapore, India, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Germany. Various postal services have paused shipments to the United States because of the new executive order. If you all would like to fact check me, please do so. These are all information coming from reputable sources, including the New York Post, CBS News, The Guardian, Financial Times, and The Cut. United Kingdom Royal Mail has been halted commercial parcel services starting August 26th. Personal gifts under $100 are still allowed, with new duties above that threshold. But here's the key takeaway from today's episode, today's broadcast, shall I say. This isn't limited to one region. It's a global freeze on low value international packages headed to the US. Now, if you are a consumer, because some people, believe it or not, do not consume a lot of products, they can care less if taxes go up or not. But if you're a big consumer and you're a small business, especially if you're a small business, boutiques, Etsy sellers, niche importers are scrambling as previously affordable imports face steep tariffs or flat fees. If you're a consumer, you can expect rising prices, slower shipping, and fewer options from e commerce platforms like Shein, Temu, or overseas retailers. Mail carriers and logistic companies are grappling with chaos, uncertainty about customs data, feed processing, and shipment eligibility. Ladies and gentlemen, the era of free ride shipping under $800 is officially over. Starting August 29th, your cheap imports come with a hidden price, not just in dollars, but in delay, confusion, and much fewer choices. Countries across Europe, Asia, and Oceania have hit pause. If you're ordering those niche Korean beauty items or Italian accessories, think again. This isn't just invoicing, it's a reset. This is Pavi LG. I'm your host. This is War Notes. Please stay alert. Please adjust your expectations and keep your voices loud. I thank you all for listening. Have a beautiful and blessed day.